new cells are not produced by food, but by division of pre-existent cells. The new cells replace the disintegrated cells. Modern science knows that. It knows that the new cells are not the product of food, yet it insists that the body is nourished and sustained by what man eats. Consistency of thought demands that we proceed in our processes in a direct line to infinite time to infinite results. If food does not produce cells, if all cells of the body are produced by the process of division and subdivision of pre-existent cells, then food does not and cannot nourish and sustain the cells. In that case, the cells need no nourishment, cannot receive nor use it, and are self-existent and eternal. If food can produce and sustain living cells, if unintelligent matter can produce intelligence, there is no reason why man should not progress to infinite capacity by virtue of the power residing in the food he eats.
This is a great point to touch upon when we talk about if food could indeed produce and sustain living cells, that logically there's no reason why we should not progress to an infinite capacity by virtue of the power residing in the food we eat. Think about how an apple tree produces apples. That's what it produces. An orange tree produces oranges. A lemon tree produces lemons, right? Think about the fruit itself, the seeds that come from the fruit that can produce its own kind. But can it produce a human body? Can it produce a human mind? Can it produce us? Well, it wouldn't take you long to answer that question. So if it cannot sustain what it cannot produce, then it cannot produce what it cannot sustain. When we think about it, are we eating in vain? What do we maintain if we're eating in vain? What do we gain if we're eating in vain? What is actually being nourished? What mental patterns are encouraged when we feel that we must flourish and with no food we won't be nourished? These are the questions, and these are the lessons. It is always a blessing to find more progression. Thank you so much for joining the session. And if you enjoyed this message and would like to dive even deeper, even beyond fasting and things that are long-lasting, for all the questions we've been asking about pranic living and the energy that's giving today, check out the website that we have for you with all the content that we don't post here on this channel. It is called patreon.com/pranicpath. We'll see you there, my friend. Stay aware and stay in tune. Much love.